My DJ partners said I was replaceable, so I packed up my equipment and watched their next gig fall apart. Bryce and Marcus had been treating me like hired help for months. Even though I'd started this whole thing with them 4 years ago, they'd book events without telling me, then get annoyed when I showed up because they'd already split the night between the two of them. They'd swap out the playlist without asking if I knew the new songs. When event planners reached out for quotes, they'd answer alone and tell people we were a duo with an assistant. At weddings, they'd shake hands and say their own names, then wave a hand toward me with "and she helps with the gear." I owned the speakers, the mixer, the light rig, every single cable in the van we used to haul it all. But to hear them tell it, I was just tagging along. The last straw should have been when they posted photos from a wedding and cropped me out, but I stayed quiet. Should have been when they split the tips down the middle and handed me $10 for gas. Should have been when Marcus's wife asked why they kept that girl around if she wasn't dating one of them. But I kept showing up, kept hauling my gear, kept running the board they couldn't be bothered to learn. The real last straw came during a planning meeting on a Tuesday. We were going over the setup for the Hartwell Charity Gala, our biggest booking yet. 800 guests, a packed ballroom, real many people in the room. I said we should open with a soft set while folks found their seats. Something warm to settle the room. Bryce didn't even look up from his phone. We're fine, don't overthink it. I tried again. The handoff from dinner to dancing is always rough. We should map it out. Marcus laughed. You're the only one who finds it hard. That's when Bryce finally looked at me. Real talk, we've been thinking. After Hartwell, we're probably going to shake things up. Bring in someone with more energy, you know? Someone who fits the look better. Marcus jumped in. No hard feelings. You're just not really the face of this thing. Anyone can press play. The way they said it, so easy, so sure, like I just nod and keep lugging their stuff around until they found someone new. I left the meeting without a word, drove straight home and sent one text to the group chat. I'm done, starting now. Within 5 minutes, my phone blew up. Bryce called twice. Marcus sent a wall of texts. Where are you going? Hartwell is in 8 days. Don't be dramatic. You can't just walk. I ignored all of it and started making calls. First, I called Mina, who ran the front desk at the Hartwell venue. I'd helped her plan her own engagement party last spring, lent her speakers, never asked her a thing back. She picked up on the second ring. Hey Nina, quick question. That sound system and light rig Bryce told you our team brings, that's all mine. I'm pulling permission for them to use it. There was a pause. All of it? They can't run a gala without sound. I smiled. I know. Mina sighed. Well, that's going to be a real problem for them. Bryce showed up at my place that night banging on the door. I watched through the peephole as he ran through every feeling. Furious, begging, back to furious. This is crazy. You're wrecking us over nothing. I cracked the door just enough to talk. I'm not wrecking anything. I'm just not helping anymore. You said anyone can press play so anyone can bring the gear too. He switched tactics. We can fix this. We were going to make you a full partner again after Hartwell. The lie was so thin I almost laughed. You've got 8 days to find speakers, a mixer, lights, and a third DJ. Good luck. Bryce went red. You can't do this. We signed a contract. We have a room full of people counting on us. I pulled out my phone and showed him the receipts. Every piece of gear had my name on it, bought with my money over 4 years. Take me to court if you want, but you're not touching my equipment. He stood there another minute, probably wondering if he could just grab it. He couldn't. I had 2 older sisters and a dad who coached wrestling. Finally, Bryce left and I blocked them both everywhere. The next few days were lovely. I watched it all cave in from my couch and Instagram. They posted asking if anyone had sound gear they could borrow for a gala. The comments were brutal. Isn't that stuff you're supposed to own? What happened to your equipment? This sounds shady. Then they tried to rent gear, but everything within 60 miles was booked for that weekend. They called the venue begging for house sound. Hartwell had a system, but it was promised to the live band. They tried to find a new DJ, but everyone who came by asked why the last one left so fast. When they couldn't give a straight answer, word got around quick. That's the crew that treats people like trash. By day 5, they were offering me everything. Equal split of all the money, full partner, my name on every flyer. I didn't answer. On day 7, Hartwell cut them loose. Nina told me Bryce had called screaming about breaking the contract, but the contract clearly said the team brings its own sound. They'd broken the deal, not the venue. The gala went on without them, and a new DJ got the night instead.